Gee, who would have thought there was a mini solar system at the top of the sky? I didn't think there was. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back more Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and I did that on purpose, by the way. You know, last time we finished up white waffles, and I collected the energy spheres we missed off camera, so. And we also started on Nutty Noon, and this time we're going to be finishing up Nutty Noon. So, let's get into it. And then, now the background's a sunset, and it's more oceany with not as much land as before. Or what doesn't really make a difference because it's a background thing. It probably is 3D, but because you can see it's all rotating. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be kind of surprised if the whole thing was 3D. Like whole planet behind us was. With it was this one channel, with I don't remember the name of it. Where it was taking the channel where you could just take the camera, showing what happens if you could just take the camera wherever you wanted, and then that's quite a few things. No, and it was quite an interesting one. It showed some unique video. It was on some games like Mario Kart Double Dash is one of them. For I don't remember exactly all what it's done, but that's one that I do know of. Also, I think it's on Sonic Forces and Team Sonic Racing. Actually, I think I needed that bomb power up for that something. I know we just called abilities, but I kind of think kind of prefer calling them power ups, honestly. 'Cause that's what it kind of is, because you're getting powered up. But I get the logic behind them why they could. I get it, because yeah. Oh well. Oh. Well, I gotta rethrow that. I almost died from there. It's like I just wanted to go down after it, even though that's not where I threw it at. But let's try this again. And then let's try and see if we can actually get all the energy spheres this time. Despite the fact that we've already gotten all in the first 3 worlds. But yeah, it's better to just get as many as you can so we don't have to go back later on out. Right, we have to actually throw the bomb over, and it would hit that. So there we go. That's how it's done. Could have also had, if I was playing multiplayer, I could have just had someone fly over there and hit the switch, or the block, I should say, because it was really a block, actually. Yeah, not really much of a switch. Where that I pulled was this thing here I pulled is technically a switch, or like a pulley thing, or whatever it's really called. Yeah, I got the right one. And let's see where we get it again. Nope. Now you're armorless. See, is it you? Nope. It's gonna be the last one. Well, I'll take the food though after getting hit a couple times. And now they change it up some for it to be buttons as opposed to that. Actually, there might be something in one of these. Let me just check. Make sure. Nope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's kind of weird that I don't remember quite the logic of why what it's called Nutty Noon, when it's not really noon at all, because it's more like the evening, because you can see the sun's going down. But they were just probably trying to think of a name, but that had the food in it, but they just couldn't really think of it. They wanted too much. Or couldn't come up with one, I should say. Hey, but I don't know what it could have called it, because we're really just going through, for the most part now, we're just going through a bunch of like ancient castles up in the sky. Almost like it's a castle in the sky. Saw the film like a few months ago. Oh wait, I almost forgot about to do that. Because if I didn't do that, he would have just despawned. And yeah, it's kind of funny because, oh wait, hold on. Okay, now we don't want to hit the last one because that one would just cause some blocks to block the way. Like, because we need to get it here. Because if we do that, then we lose our chance for getting that. Like, I'll just show you. Like that. Now we can't get in. But I also just trapped that guy in there. That's kind of funny. Yeah, back to what I was saying actually, because it's kind of funny because I actually watched Castle in the Sky not a few months ago. And, quite, kind of enjoyed it. It good. Used to have a VHS copy of it, but I don't know. I don't remember what happened to it. But, oh well. Well, oh well. So far it was a good movie nonetheless. And yeah, it's kind of funny because there was like this other Studio Ghibli movie that I wanted to see again, which I don't think I've seen the full thing of, and I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, I remember kind of like the plot of it, kind of, where like it was like this girl who somehow gets transformed into an old lady by someone, and somehow has to turn back, find a way to cure herself, find the cure to turn back, and it's kind of cool. Starts forming a smiley face. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, that movie though, which is the problem. Maybe one day I'll remember what it is. Because, oh heck, if I just look up Studio Ghibli, I'll probably just see it'll probably be one of the first few options I'll see. Of it. And I'm referring to on HBO Max, by the way. Because, yeah. Mainly got that streaming service for the Cartoon Network stuff. So we have some of the HBO Max original stuff like Love Snuff. But kind of enjoyed that. It was kind of like the adult version of a regular show. And okay, I'll jump in it right now. The first thing I watched on HBO, well, really the other reason why I got HBO Max was to watch the Tom and Jerry movie from 2021. And because that's also the reason why I wanted to get it, just so I could watch that and not have to go to the theaters to see it. And like, I would have gone to the theaters see it as like a last reserve way to see it, but I just want to have the HBO Max part of it. Yeah, so one had little part here as a little gimmick where I have to suck up blocks and then launch them at the bomb blocks to clear the path over for us. And yeah, first thing I remember watching on HBO Max was Kiki's Delivery Service. I just kind of got the urge to see that movie again now, since I do not own it on. Almost died again. That's twice now that's happened. And where I almost killed myself by just jumping into a pit. But yeah, well, at least one of these times it is gonna happen where I actually will die. By just accidentally jumping into a pit, but now I don't have a power up. But luckily I can suck these up to get a spark, because this guy doesn't give out stars. He doesn't spew out stars at certain. Or maybe he might actually. But who knows? He might actually at certain points, but not all the time. And there we go. But what it was probably was someone who accidentally jumped down here and died and have to redo all this. It's just because they accidentally failed to jump. Like, really, if at that point that does happen, then you should just make it so it saves yourself there, because that just feels like the most cheapest, worst death ever. Just dying right before you reach the exit. Yeah, but that's just my logic anyway. 5. Yeah. So how many do we? Yeah, 72. So how many more are there? 4 and that. Oh wait, we can't see and right away. For some reason I was thinking we could access any stage we want. I don't know why I was thinking that. But oh well. Well, that doesn't really matter. And kind of nice and calm music that we got here. There was wind going up here, okay? It was kind of the problem, an issue. It's blowing us along. Wow, that's strong wind. I can't get it because I can't get the one up because I need to be on the ground to do that up move. Yeah, there we go. You can shoot a blast with that, which I was trying to do that back during that boss fight, but I didn't. But wow. Oh, what do you know? I was trying to get a new cutter or sword, but I didn't. Somehow got Spark back. Because I think we needed one of them for something. But that one, honestly, I probably am wrong on. Just jump on up. Even, yeah, talking about streaming services in the last mission now, I'm just not talking about much. Well, HBO Max, that is. But yet, the only other streaming services I do have are Netflix, Disney Plus, and Sky, and Hulu, kinda. Yeah, I do, with ad-free version. It's funny because I remember hearing. Because I actually remember one time I was at a friend's house and I was like, so this doesn't has ads you can't skip. And I was like, yes, and it was, and then it was like, always say that because you want to leave right away, but no, I was not saying that because I wasn't all familiar. Main reason I said it was because I was not too familiar with HBO Max at the time. But Hulu. Why did I say HBO Max? I meant Hulu is what I meant. Yeah, well, but now I am a little bit more familiar with it. So, yeah. So that's how that is. And yeah, don't go into the light, it's a trap. Oh, shoot. It's a good thing we can eat that. It's a good thing there's nothing here that can instantly kill it. This thing. No, it wouldn't instantly kill my power up. So it's good. Yeah, out of all those streaming services that I would use the most, I really can't decide. It's either going to be either Netflix or tied with Netflix and Disney Plus. Those are the only things I could really say tied for. or at the moment. And yeah, we do need high jump here for right here, because otherwise the door closes and we can't get out. But really, we need it for right here, actually. Which point? Don't want to go quite yet. Yeah. Yeah. There, I was trying to kill the guy because it's a good thing you can do this part as many times as you want. Wow, that's bad. I messed that up badly. Yeah, so basically, yeah, as you can see, there's quite a type one here, which, you know what? You know what? Sure, we'll play around with this. Oh, alright, screw it. Just do that. Yeah, it's a cheap way to do it. Just get a second player to do that. And then you're all good with that. Alright, sure, let's play as midnight, but somehow I'm damaging the enemies as I'm here. Yeah, wait. I did not mean to cut him off, but oh wow. Okay, done with him. Yeah. Now at that point, I think we used every kill to show them off briefly. That is, because yeah, there's no way to just switch it to play as other characters with them, which I kind of get, because the level design itself is mostly designed around using it might be, I don't know if there's any level in the game that is impossible, that you can actually beat the entire game without Kirby. You play the game with different characters, which does not require having to use Kirby at all. But there could be something there. By the way. And you just be hitting up right in those clouds. So, okay, there, that's how that's done. You just have to charge it up to attack stuff around you, like that, or below you. Wow. Oh, well, at least I made it a little higher than the lower one. I meant I was almost reaching the 6th one, but kind of messed it up at the end there. You know what? I didn't even need the ladder. I could just high jump up there. Alright, boot again. Oh boy, now we gotta use these guys, is it? Darn it! Where goes high jump? Kind of funny how they spell high jump there that way. It says high jump like as you're saying hello to someone. But not a high jump with a H-I-G-H. But yeah. Darn it! I tried to get out that time, but I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to press the minus button, but I pressed the minus button instead of 1. But okay. Let's try this again. If it was if that power that I had before it was high jump, then what would be by jump? You would jump by them instead? But that could be one possibility. Or you just jump and say goodbye to them. But I don't know, that would become funny, actually. if that were the case. And yeah, you need the boot for this. And that updraft would just push us out of here, so we wouldn't be able to just get over here without it. And in we go with the boot. And now let's just ditch it before it disappears. Okay, now I can't stop thinking of that. What I just thought of was by jump. Like you're just jumping in by you're out of here. That could be one way to put it. But I don't know. Now I just can't seem to stop thinking of it. But oh yeah, getting hit by fire is honestly the worst because you get stunned for like longer than anything. Which kind of sucks. And okay, well, you kind of already okay with it. You don't get stunned nearly as long as you're in mid-air. But you know what? Since I mentioned fire, let's just do fire. And yeah, hammer. Well, I might. Oops, did not mean to do that. Well, I think I'm gonna die here. He jumped over it. Well. Whoa. Darn it. Oh my god. Oh man, that was close. But I'm still weak on health. If I somehow die right now, that would be kind of hilarious. But that would mean we would have to redo all of this. Well, actually, we wouldn't have to, but I would have to off camera, because we just went through the door. Well, yeah, but yeah, luckily it's not going to be happening at all. Good. So, yeah, we got some things here to land down. I think I just got 2 1-ups in that because I grabbed the 1-up and I had enough mini stars for one. And it happened at like the same time. Well, oh yeah, as I mentioned earlier with the, back to what I was saying earlier, even though I wasn't planning on going back to it with the trying to beat the game with other characters thing, I mean, like, if you're gonna 100% it, I don't think you can because if you're gonna, because these energy spears here, that these strong super power-ups can't be done with other characters, so only Kirby can use them. And only one character can pick them up too, because if you play 4 Kirby, if each character plays as Kirby, they won't be able to pick it up. Or unless they somehow can get the enemy to respawn by going far enough off screen and then going back to where it was. But we can't in all cases. Like for this one here, we couldn't because the enemy only spawned once before there, and we had to go through a door right after. You know what? It doesn't work. I wanted to see if that would trigger it, but it didn't. But yeah, that's fine. I think it just would have been kind of cool if that were possible. And actually, I don't think maybe it might be possible with a second player if they are controlling. Yeah, with a second player, if one player was controlling the huge beam thing, super beam power up, and the other player's just walking around and just goes into it. Probably will work with that, but the other power, probably not. don't get why in these like real dimension things there are like those big Waddle Dees, like when out of these yeah, okay, same with these enemies too. I don't get why in these dimensions here like that, but in other ones they'll nah. In the outside of this they'll just in giant furry not furry giant three of them in like one giant costume. Yeah. I'm going this fight for disadvantage in health here because I only have like a third of my health left. But try to be a little careful here. We don't need to anymore because we're done. Right, now let's fly out of here. Didn't even need to touch the ground at once. One's getting out of that. Well, of course we touched the ground once too because we were because we needed to do it on the ground to take off. See, I'm putting music for this place where it's up in space now and it's using the state music from the first stage. And there's Fighter. Actually, I probably should have used it, took it anyways, but oh well.